So today I'm supposed to start the first song. I have it planned to start the first song for my album. But the thing is, I have to be in the perfect mood to make music, or else I just don't want to make it. So if I'm not in that perfect mood, not perfect, but close, then I'm just gonna push it to a different day when I feel better. Or if I'm around the right people. If I'm around the right people, I don't have to necessarily be in, they'll put me in the right mood. But I am really excited for this album to happen, because it's basically going to be my life's work. My life's work in music. All of the best ideas I've ever had but haven't worked on yet. And just pretty much the best ideas I've ever had, period. Because even the ideas that I have worked on, but I didn't do them justice, I'm bringing them back. And it's going to be a very beautiful project. It's going to be a very beautiful thing. I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm going to start working on it today. I might wait until later, because I feel more creative in the evening. So I might save like 3 hours in the evening to work on it. Might be what I do. Might be a great idea. We will see. You gotta let me put you on the recipe. This shit is incredible. Okay, so it's like a pound of potatoes. I cut them up and then threw a chicken breast on top, right? So that and then after it's done cooking, I'm gonna shred it. That way I don't have to cut it, because I hate cutting chicken breast and dealing with the cutting board and having to disinfect it and whatever. And then I got this sauce, right? You see this glaze that's on this bad boy? That is a half cup of soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce in my case, a quarter cup of light maple syrup. That's like 15 calories per 2 tablespoons. And then 2 tablespoons of the minced garlic that you get in like a jar. It's pre-cut, so I don't have to cut it. And a teaspoon of ground ginger and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you get this beautiful, beautiful creation right here. And then once it's all finished, I'm gonna add in a can of red kidney beans. And one moment. And some stir-fried vegetables. Broccoli, carrots, sugar snap peas, and water chestnuts. That combined with frozen spinach or frozen mixed greens. Mix all that shit up. Filling as fuck. A lot of protein. And it tastes fucking amazing. And it's low calorie. Well, it's as low calorie as you should get on a cut, at least for me. So now I've dumped the beans in and I've shredded up the chicken. So now we mix. And we continue to mix. Oh shit. And we mix. And then, see, look at the potatoes. Look how juicy they are. Look at that. I'm gonna grab that. I'm just gonna show you. Look at that juicy potato. It's not even the same color anymore. That's how juicy it is. And now, stir fry mix. Mixed greens. I'm gonna open them real quick. Bam. Ba-bam. Looks like shit, but it's gonna not look like shit very soon. Bam. All right, the final product. Beautiful, a beautiful Japanese stew. And if you still don't like the way it looks, there's one more thing you can do. You can take your spoon and shove it up your ass, because I'm not doing any more recipes. Okay, I've got my Japanese stew and my Japanese show, which is One Piece, and my white girlfriend. I did it again. My white wife. We just got married. Anyway, I am on the Fishman Island arc of One Piece. I quite like it, and I quite like the whole show. If you have not seen One Piece, I would recommend it, even though it's really long. If you skip the filler, it's not as long, and you grow a very deep connection with the characters. I will report back on what I watched. It's the next morning. I was not able to make any music, not because I wasn't in the mood for it, but I had to clean the room. And okay, the bed's a little messy. I'm gonna fluff it up. The reason it's two blankets, it's because it's Abby's side and my side, but everything is clean. It's to my standards. It is very clean. And this bad boy right here is the sauna. I understand it probably doesn't look like a sauna, but it connects to this steamer right here. That feeds into that tube, and that tube feeds into a little box inside of it. And there's actually a chair inside of that tent-looking thing that I sit on, and my head pokes out of the hole at the top, and it gets as hot as an actual sauna. And yeah, so I'm really excited to use that. I'm going to be using that tonight. I might be filming during that. And it was $75. $75. Okay. So, yeah, I watched a lot of One Piece last night. It's a pretty good arc, the Fishman arc. It's hard to explain if you have never seen One Piece, but essentially what we got going on is fishmen, which are half fish, half men, and humans have a little race war going on, which is always fun. There's a king of Fishman Island. I forget his name. I want to say King Neptune, although that just could very much not be his name. And this dude's like 30 feet tall. He's got to be like 30,000 pounds. And he's fat too. Dude's fat as fuck. And his wife, Queen Otohime, is about regular sized, maybe 5 feet tall. So go figure that one out. How they managed to create 3 or 4 children. I think it's 4. 4 children who are all massive. Don't know what's going on there. I'm trying to rationalize it in my mind, and I can't. On multiple fronts, I cannot. Goodbye.